what's the dude name? Hold on. What's the offensive coordinator? I can't. Man, what's his name?
Oh,
What he got fired? Oh, he fired. Offensive coordinator for the Raiders is fired. Pete Carroll. Thank you for finally doing something for me. Thank you, Pete Carroll.
Yeah, we make them all believe.
It's a special one, man. This may be the last one for some time being, but man, guess what, man? Wasn't the first, and it may be the last, but man, welcome to House of Action, man. I got my main man, CP, man. It's a little different, it's a little bittersweet, man. Feeling a lot better, man, but not quite feeling as good as we can, but we gonna hold the heads high, because regardless of the circumstance, we didn't bring that crown home like we wanted to. But man, it was a hell of a year, man. Delaware State, man, what we created here, man, the culture changed, man. I mean, it hasn't been done, man, over the past 20 years, man. And as I saw, it's only been four previous head coaches to have 8+ wins, man, here at Delaware State. So man, it was a heck of a ride, man. I appreciate you being down with us, CP. We did some special things, but I'm excited for the future, man. It's gonna be a bright future for us, man. And I see you rocking your Delaware State. I got my cup. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's in my cup, but I'm feeling real good, man. How you feeling, brother?
man, I'm feeling good, man. I think we left one on the table. We had an opportunity and we didn't capitalize. But just a recap, just for the season at hand, and we've already had this discussion after the game. We already had this conversation. But just to recap in hand to be able to really sit back and realize how much we changed Delaware State, and what we turned these guys into and the influence we had on these guys and how much our players grew, how much this coaching staff poured into our players, how much they poured into Dover for us all to be here and just kind of pick up as if like this was planned, and had one vision to execute it and get you to Coach of the Year opportunity. Hopefully you win it. You've been nominated, but to just help you get to that point for our entire staff, it's hard to say this staff can be duplicated. And we know we're gonna lose guys. You would love to say, "Oh man, the whole staff coming back and we're gonna do it again." But guys are gonna get situations or opportunities, which they should, because a lot of coaches stepped up and contributed in major ways. So it's hard. You like, damn, it's over. Like we were just getting started. We just started grooving.
Mhm.
So man, just hats off to you. The appreciation for you to give me this opportunity to be here, to be a part of this. I think we knew it was something special from day one. We knew we had a lot of work to do, and nobody shied away from that work. So, hats off to you. I commend you for it, and hopefully you get that Coach of the Year for the conference, for FCS, whatever it is, anything you nominated for. Because just as a collective, as a group, I think we did an amazing job, and although is going to go to you is well deserved, So appreciate you having us a part of it for my back to have those nominations as well. Marquise Gillis,
Yeah.
for him to have that, like the moments we shared, just to see it all come to an end, the senior day, and he's from Delaware. Like, bro, it was. I think it made us fall in love with the sport all over again.
Definitely, man. Yeah, it was definitely one of those things where we look back, man, and we played 12 games, man, in the snap of a finger, man. And I just kind of really want to recap a little bit on the game. We already debriefed as a staff and as a team, but to our house of action, fans, our supporters, man. South Carolina State, we played here at the house on Saturday, man, and it was one for the books, man, one for the ages. We played against a team that you know they've been the champs and they've been the big dogs in this conference for a long time. And I told my players, man, and everybody on there was a part of this thing, man. We can't call ourselves champs because we ain't beat the champs. I think throughout the year we had a lot of confidence and we built that up because we worked hard and we earned our success. And I just think we came across a road and we played against some guys that's, like I said, that's been the bin dogs. I think Coach Barry is what 28 and 0 in the MEAC conference since 2022. And you could tell the group of players he got, man, they're used to winning. A lot of them came from his previous, job at Benedict College, which is a D2, and they got his culture, and they did a great job. But we look back at that game, man, there was a lot of opportunities that we just didn't capitalize on, man. We came out, we threw 4 interceptions. We waited to the championship game to have 4 interceptions, and with 4 interceptions, we still had an opportunity to win the game. We threw a pick six the second drive. Then the third drive, we threw another pick in the red zone. And then you just look up through the midst of that game, man. It's like we missed 2 field goals. We were 0-4 on fourth down, 2-4 in the red zone, and we still had an opportunity to win that game. And it was just like, just looking back at it, man, we just shot ourselves too much in the foot that game. But what I will say, we rushed for over 479 yards on the ground, um, over like 550 yards total yards. It was just the penalties and the turnovers, and we fought to the end though, man. That just shows our character, our guys. Towards in the second half, man, you just could see like hope, man. God still really wanted it, but we just fell short. So congratulations to South Carolina State. They played their hats off, man, and like I said, man, they celebrated on our home field. So going into this offseason, if everything works out and we're still here, I mean, we definitely got that taste in our mouth, man, and that's what we're gonna be shooting for. We're gonna be shooting for South Carolina State. Would you agree?
We gotta schedule them early. We gotta schedule them early, man. We gotta get our get back. The taste won't be out your mouth, pause, until we get our get back. So, like you said, hats off to Coach Berry, South Carolina State. I got a few friends that went to South Carolina State, and boy, I was talking cash, money, crap to them. And
Sure.
now I gotta face them over the holidays, and I gotta hear from them. But they did what they were supposed to do. The opportunity was there. We didn't capitalize. Still can't overshadow the year that we had. Although we didn't finish the way we wanted to finish, it can't overshadow what we did do to be 1-11 the past 2 years, 2-22 over a 2 year span, and all of a sudden we come in and go 8-4 and brought life back to Delaware State. It's just kind of they're on the clock. It's up to them to make it happen again. So we're all looking forward. I think we're all on board. It's just up to them to make it happen.
I agree, man. So, we gonna put to rest, Delaware State football. Obviously, we're done. We had a hell of a run, but it's still a lot of football left, man. We gonna shift to the NFL, man. On the field, it's all about speed, performance, and getting the W. Off the field, I expect the same. That's why I love Chevy. And Elkins Chevrolet, located on Route 73, South in Marlton, New Jersey.
Right now it's Black Friday all month long at Elkins. They're fast on the deal, strong on the price, and stacking up huge savings for every new Chevy. Whether it's a brand new Silverado, a Traverse for the family, or a quality pre-owned ride, the team at Elkins treats you like an MVP.
Don't waste time anywhere else. Go to Elkins Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Visit elkinchevrolet.com. Tell them DJ sent you. Yeah, the real 101. This week in the NFL, man, I know you couldn't really wait for this week, and my Eagles dropped to the Cowboys. Obviously, I can't stand the Cowboys. A huge rivalry over my career and before me, and way longer after me as well too. So we gonna get right into it, and it's crazy because we talk about the saga. Um, in Philadelphia, man, and I think we seen a little bit of it more. We could talk about Kevin Patillo or Pachulo, however you say his last name. We could talk about his plays and I mean how you get conservative going up 21 nothing and you allowing them to come back. I mean the game plan just shifted.
Well, for one, I think you get up 21-0. You had major opportunities to put this game away. You never really said, okay, we're up 21-0. Let's go and put them away. And the way you do that is by running the ball. And they never got consistent in the running game, even up 21-0. You still allowed yourself to make mistakes. And all of a sudden it came back to hunt you because the time would have expired. Running the ball expires time, especially when you're up. So the time never expired. You allowed them to get back in the game. I mean, what they had, the punt where the guy did it on the
Fumble.
2 yard line, the fumble.
Crazy. He thought
Then
he
you
was
get
DJ.
Saquon. then you get Saquon uncar, like that's not his characteristics for him to fumble the ball. Like, you never put the game away. You allowed them to stay around. And we're talking about AJ Brown and his performance. The person who was the player of the game was Pickens. That man went off. He snapped the entire game. It looked like a challenge to him, like he was moving faster than everybody else. He was trying harder than everybody else. And then when I look at Saquon, like as I watch Saquon this year, for you to be the offensive player of the year, for you to have all the accolades, it seems like he's tired. Like last year was a long year. He's not running the same. He tried to hit a move on the sideline. It was like, why do that? Like that wasn't called for. It was like a 1 yard gain. So it's like you're trying to make the exciting plays, the big plays, oh, look at that. Did you see that? And reduplicate you jumping over someone backwards that you're not taking the small things. Like you got to get back to, hey, let me get 4 yards of carry, and then I'll pop a big one. I'm going 4 yards in a cloud of dust, 8 yards, 4 yards, maybe pop a 20 yard. Like, so I'm on pace for my 100. But the inconsistency in y'all running game, like, doesn't allow that. And then when you're throwing the ball around, it's like now all of a sudden the ball is just forced to AJ Brown. Like, we're gonna get the ball to him. Like, he's getting his shine on, but now you're losing. You just lost. You got your shine on, but you lost. But when the team was winning, you weren't getting your shine on. It was a distraction. So, whatever it is, I hope they figure it out because it's a lot of talent on that team. And I feel like this is where veterans come into play because you don't have any veterans in that locker room. You don't have any the league has gotten rid of all of your veterans, all of your people that could squash whatever that beef is, that could say, AJ and Hurts, y'all come sit down or go to dinner together. Let's focus and get back to where we need to be. Like you don't have that in the locker room anymore. Everybody leave the locker room like high-fiving and going about their day, that is not enough love and appreciation. And, I think Slim Reaper, one of the better players in the league, he's never saying a thing. He just goes out and make plays and execute, given the opportunity. So I think you need more veterans in that locker room because this team is kind of shifted to young and talented, but they got to put it together. They need veteran leadership.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, man, and it's almost like you said, the forcing him the ball, and now it comes with the loss, right? And it's almost like it's crazy because I mean, you sit back and you view it like, and it's like they're going out their way to get him involved, right? And if you really think about it, Devontae made a few plays, but before we had any issues, I mean, before AJ was really balling, Devontae was really carrying his team, and they were winning, right? And now you're trying to force, like, it's like you're making it a point to get AJ Brown involved. And now it's like, all right, look, you getting yours, but look, we losing. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like one of those dilemmas where it's just like, at the end of the day, like, we need to win football games. There's no way. And let's be honest, and for the record, all y'all Cowboy fans who've been hitting my phone and being so happy and,
K2, what up, baby?
sharing.
I know you living
That was
good.
like, that's sad though, because that's like their Super Bowl, bro. Like, they just won a Super Bowl. They're 5-5-1, and everybody is happy about them winning versus the Eagles, and we still 8-3. Y'all, we still 3 games ahead of y'all.
Well,
Really 4 because y'all got a tie.
I think what that does is it shift the mentality because now we've, like you just said about South Carolina State, we got to knock off the big dogs, and that's the big dogs in the NFC East.
Who
And
who
once you
the
knock
Eagles is
the
big
Eagles,
dogs?
yeah.
Okay.
They're the big dogs in the NFC East right now, and you go and knock them off, especially coming back from down 21. You like, okay, we got something. I think that's gonna circulate throughout their locker room. The belief in their locker room is gonna be there. Like now they're like, all right, man, we got our stuff together. Like we can come back against anybody, especially with that defensive line. The problems that D line possess or pose for any quarterback. So I just think it should do something for the Cowboys psyche. Because Lamb didn't even have a good game. Lamb, I mean, he was there, he participated, but
No,
Pickens,
let's be real. Lamb dropped a whole lot of
he dropped 4
tough,
passes. That's what
a
I'm
whole
saying. He
lot of
didn't
tough.
have
It's
a
like for some reason when he played versus the Eagles, like that's his kryptonite because he drops and his hands is already. I think he's a hell of a player, but his hands are not. they're not for sure like that, and it's like every time they play versus he plays versus the Eagles, I mean, he's the touchdown he's dropped. He dropped one over the middle, it hit his hands, like, clearly, like, I don't know what's going on with him. That needs to be more of a topic of discussion as well too, though.
Well, I know who didn't drop it. That boy George Pickens made himself some money. He on a 1-year deal. He get an opportunity to go wherever he want to go after this season. Me, I would say I'm going to team up with Patty Mahomes for one last run. I don't care what you talking about. I'm going out to Kansas City because it's obvious Pat Mahomes need a playmaker, and I would be the one to go give it to him. So
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, at the end of the day, the Cowboys can still, franchise that boy if they really wanted to. You know how it is. They make it hard sometimes when they don't want to give you the money, but it is what it is, man. I gotta talk about one of the most intriguing players in the NFL. When we talk about a clown, when we want to talk about just very energized. My boy Jay Boo, man. Jameis Winston, man. I'm a dog, man. Hey, my boy James Winston, man, scored a touchdown, man. And after the game, man, he said, "Should I play tight end if you need me to play tight end, man?" Jameis be saying anything, dog. Dog, did you see his dance? Hey, it was crazy though, man. Hey, Jackson Dart came over there. He was dancing. He did a little dance move. It was going by him. I say one thing about James, boy, if it was a war for like the biggest character or the biggest like just clown in the NFL, bro, it was going to Jameis Winston, man. But that was a tough game too, man. The Lions pulled it off in overtime, man. That boy Jamar Gibbs. Ooh wee.
Hey, Jahmyr Gibbs,
Here,
and I keep saying the same thing. This man is and he's, like, only getting better. Like, you gotta think, he running down the field like he's shifting gears, like, "Okay, I'm in 2nd, now
that
I'm in
boy
3rd,
different.
now I'm in 4th," like, that man, like, looks good. Then you got Amon-Ra, once the tight end Laporta gets back healthy, they're gonna be dangerous, but, what I wanted to say was back to Jameis.
Yeah.
Jameis' pregame speech.
Not this one. This one right here when I'm sitting back over there looking like, man, what the this
Nah, he topped it. He topped that we eating W's.
Oh, he got
This
another one?
boy yeah, you didn't see his pregame speech from this week? Oh,
No.
Lord. This man go into the game and said, "We we outside, alright? We inside, but we outside. We gotta play like we outside, but
They in
we
the dome.
inside, we in this
We
dome."
in the
And everybody around him is like, "Yeah, yeah." And you just see the people in the back like, "What the hell you saying?" So we inside, but we out. If you know what I'm saying, we outside.
Get it! Yo. Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Hey, we outside, but we inside. Come on. We outside, but we inside. Come on. I want everybody to go outside of their boundaries and do whatever it takes to pull a win. Come on. We gotta be desperate for greatness. Yeah. Desperate for greatness. Come on. How bad do we want it? Let's find out. Here we go. Let's go, man. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Nah, coach, I don't know what you said.
Nah,
I
bro, I don't
can't.
know what you talking Hey, yeah, bro, did you see his dance though when he hit the little
I s
shimmy dance?
I saw it, and there was 2 other people hitting with him. It wasn't just him. It was like they practiced that to get ready for it. But I think that's and again, it would goes to that's the kind of veteran leadership you
Yeah,
need. That's the kind of player you need on your roster, that you need in your locker room to bring it together. Like if you look with Russ, you look with Jackson, like Jameis was the consistent, "Let's go, we got it." Now
for
all of a sudden
sure.
he get a shot. You see everybody
And gravel, yeah.
rallying around him. So, for me, those are the type of leaders, or those are the type
The
of
type of people you
veterans
need.
that you
I mean,
need in your locker
let
room.
me let me ask you this though, man, because it's kinda like, is it over for, Russell Wilson? I mean, cause you got Jameis Winston is playing before you, playing better than you, and you Russell Wilson, dog. Like, you got Sierra, all the cameras on Sierra, Sierra's still a bad joint, it's a whole lot of lights, camera, action on her. Is it safe to say it may be over for Russ?
Man, I think Russ has done enough in this league. Like, go on, sell into the sunset. You don't have to keep going from team to team. You got more than enough money. You're doing good stuff. You're in the community. You're raising a family. Like, he could sell into the sunset. But again, that itch that you get because Aaron Rodgers could have, Aaron Rodgers could have drifted into the sunset as well. And now he got the Steelers playing. So you got to look at it as the same conversation we had when it gets to the end of your career. You like, man, now what I'm gonna do? Like, it's not about the money. It's not about. It's just about the locker room, about being a part of that, which it kind of renewed our energy and spirits because we found that in coaching. And it has like been a secret forever because most guys leave the NFL. It's like my career is over with because I'm no longer playing, and you forget about all these other options that you can participate or that you're needing. And then when we talk to people, it's like, nah, you don't want to do this. They try to talk you out of you don't want to do this. Like nah, you don't have the time. I actually do got the time. So now that I'm doing it, I would encourage any ball player, any former ball player, like find some role on some team to stick around because definitely for me, it kind of made this season made me fall back in love with football all over again because I went through the process. And even when those 14-hour days where we sitting here thinking, man, we got to cut the whole team and we got to go find some new kids. And then the next day it's like, nah, we're going to work with these kids. It just make you better. It make you hungry. It make you go and sharpen that knife up or sharpen the iron up and come out and pour even more into this kid when you thought like, man, I want to give up on him. So to see the benefit that we got out of it,
Yeah.
I would encourage any farmer to go back and find a way, whether it's high school, college, professional, whoever you have access to, that you can get this opportunity to be on the field, a coach, to just regain that energy because you've forgotten way more than the average person or coach that didn't play no. So get back involved in it. I think although it aged me, it stressed me out, it gave me a gray hair, which it gave me a gray hair at the same time, it brought the youth back into me, like it put me in touch with the youth. It kept me energized. It kept me hungry. It kept me on point. So I would tell anyone to go get involved.
No, for sure, man. 100%, man. Real quick, and I hate to bash or criticize coaches that now we're coaches, but Savinsky, however you say the
The
coach that
fancy
Stefanski, however you say the coach name, and man, all these damn
Cleveland.
coaches got all these hard names. Yeah, I try my best, man. My pronunciation ain't always good. I make my
Just
own
say
words.
Kevin, man. His first name is Kevin.
Yeah, I make my own words. If CP ain't tell you about now, I be making my own words, man. But yeah, man, I just for Shedeur, man, his first start, we talked about this, man, and I mean, after the game, man, it was like he was like rushed to like congratulate him, and he kind of like pushed it off to the side. He was talking about a punter and somebody else, and he said, "Oh yeah, forgot. Congrats, Shedeur, for your first win." And he kept going. It's like, man, that's the first quarterback since 1999 to get a win in Cleveland, man. And you know how many quarterbacks has came before Shedeur, and in that many years to get a win in the first start, man, I feel like that's a bigger deal than just, oh, by the way, congratulations and move on, man. So like I just kind of and it's crazy because he's never really prepared Shedeur. He's never really gave him the respect. I mean, I know everybody hates on Shedeur and he's always a topic of discussion because when he's not doing things the right way, we hear about it in the media. Oh, he's doing this and he's making it more about himself. And one thing about Shedeur, man, he's confident out the world. He believes in himself, and his personality sticks out, man. People gravitate toward that, man. So for me, man, for me personally, knowing Shedeur, man, I'm excited for his future, man. I'm happy for him finally able to get this role and get this position. But man, like this needs to be talked about more, bro, because when like I said, when he don't do the right things or when he do say stuff, it's clickbait, man. And that dude, he played a pretty good game, man. I ain't gonna say it's the best of the best. It's still room for improvement. But that throw on the run, bruh, like even Miles Garrett said, like, man, I don't know what the heck it was being thrown to. All I know, I looked up and I was like, I hope it ain't no interception. He said he looked up and he seen the dude catch the ball, man, and I mean, his talent is out the world. So I just had to call out, man, Stavinsky, Havinsky, Putskinski.
Kevin, man.
But
Kevin.
I gotta call you out, Kev, man. I respect you, but like, come on, bro. Get a young man his flowers, man.
Hey,
First win in 20 years.
listen, most of our fans on House of Action don't know about the Jack Mayweather dictionary. All right. We're gonna put
Jack. Hey. So by the
we
way,
got
you talking about Mayweather, Floyd
hey,
Mayweather. Yeah,
we
Floyd
got
and DJ got a dictionary up there. You
hey,
know what?
the creative words. You say, what do you say? I don't know. Keep on going, all right? So, I think when you look at the situation, of course, Shedeur deserves more praise just for winning. It's hard to win in the NFL, period. But you're always gonna lesson when you're trying to teach a lesson. And out of the words of prime time, right? You would say you can't stop what
Uh,
God has planned,
for
right?
sure.
You can't stop what God has planned. And it's only like you trying to dim his light and he's shining. It's making
Mhm.
his light brighter. You know,
Sure.
get a man his credit. It's okay as a coach to say good job, whether I like you or not. We just won with you.
Right.
It was against the Raiders. It don't matter. The Raiders are an NFL team as well.
For
So if
sure.
we're fighting for worst NFL team, it's no longer us because we beat you.
Right.
All right.
That's
So
real.
you could give him his credit. It's okay for you to say, good job, hell of a game, hell of a throw, because if it was anybody else, if it was Dylan Gabriel,
That wasn't his pick too. You know that he ain't really wanting to be there. He ain't his pick. It's a
if
lot.
it
It's a
was
lot that goes
if it
behind it that
was
we can be
Dylan,
real.
they would have squirted water on him, high five, like
Exactly.
probably took him out to dinner after,
For
like
sure.
let's go talk about this. So it's just one of those unfortunate situations. I think Shador is handling it right, man. You're too blessed to be worried about. Hey, your teammates, the people around you that appreciate you, that respect you, that see your growth. Hey, they'll give you your flowers when the time is right. So
Real.
congratulations to them.
Real quick too, before the game, they asked him. They said, "Man, what you waiting to show?" He said, "Man, what?" He said, "What you got to show the world, man? What they been missing? Yeah, I'm everything they been missing and some more, man. So you already know, man. It's like I said a few episodes ago, Shador time. But real quick, while you talked about that Raider team, I get to shed light because they kicked out that boy in the front. What's the dude name? Hold on. What's the offensive coordinator? I can't. Man, what's his name?
Oh,
What he got fired? Oh, he fired. Offensive coordinator for the Raiders is fired. Pete Carroll, thank you for finally doing something for me. Thank you, Pete Carroll. Man, is it safe to say? Mark my words. I'm trying to slow pace this. Is it safe to say the Rams are the most dangerous team in the NFC right now?
I think they're one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL. When you see,
Mm,
bro, them people were sending 4 causing wrecking hell
mm.
against Tampa. Like it almost seemed like 1, 2, 3, and either duck or throw this ball out of bounds because Verse was wrecking hell. That D line was
Sure.
wrecking havoc. Then you got the young boy Cam Kinchin out of the U, man, that's causing hell. Every week it's a highlight with Cam. Last night he made a play where it was a screen play, 2 linemen in the front, and the ball carrier got the ball, the running back got the ball, and he knife in underneath the block and make the play. If he don't make that play, the running back get up the sideline, it's a house call, you know. So simple things like that. The Rams are dangerous. Devontae Adams is back alive. Puka
Yes.
Nakua is I mean, he is what he is. They got a
Emmanuel
run
Forbes
game.
Jr. Emmanuel Forbes.
Forbes, yeah, Forbes. So
Mhm.
to see Forbes playing at the level he's playing at, like, bro, as a team, they're flying around. Their defense is young. They're flying around. McVay is one of the brightest minds in sports. So for him to have them rolling, and then that boy Adams just like it looked like he's just
Back, he
back to
rejuvenated. Man,
Green Bay.
he got
Yeah,
a
like
dog.
man, bro, this man running 1-2 and just take off straight ahead, catching the ball, running through the tunnel. So that was big time. That was real good. Finally, the comfort I've been looking for, I got it. Couldn't wait to find it. Now I finally found it. The fit, even better. So I have fit, I have comfort. Can't get enough? Yeah, me neither. I'm tired of shopping. Shopping for underwear? No longer. No more. I'm not going. How does he look? Perfect. That's what I hear every time I look myself in the mirror. I say, woo, 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 woo. I don't want my underwear to roll. I have thunder thighs. Yes, thunder thighs, package, thunder package as well. But I don't want my underwear rolling. I need them to fit. When I walk, when I talk, I don't want to worry about fixing them. So I don't have to. Skims got me right. You have the time to shop Skims Men at skims.com. Let them know House of Action sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select House of Actions in the drop down menu that follows.
Man, let's talk about True Classic, man. True Classic is about one thing: clothes that look good and feel good. Hey, you know what? If you feel good, you play good. And that's why I'm one of one. Clearly, y'all all agree because True Classic has already sold millions. When I say millions, millions of shirts to millions of people. But that's not why I love True Classic. Shirts fit like they should. Comfortable with no stuff fabric. Tailor right, fit right. And it's just comfortable, man. One thing about True Classic, clothes are built to last forever. If you want to have that true confidence, that true swagger, man, get yourself some True Classic. Because True Classic, you can't go wrong. You can find True Classic on Amazon, Target, Costco, and Sam's Clubs. Or just head to trueclassic.com/house of action and try them out for yourself. Because I'm telling you, one-on-one sent you.
You already know real ones of the week, man. It's that time House of Action that we recognize who we thought balled out, who we thought put on the show. And mine, just my real ones of the week, even though I hate both of them, I can't stand neither one of these franchises, neither one of these fan bases. Those Dallas Cowboys, George Pickens, Dak Prescott, what they did to that team up north, the Philadelphia Eagles. My man Jack, he always talking about the Eagles and winning the off week. For them to invite the Eagles into their place, I seen Jerry at the beginning of the game when it was 21
Sick,
0. And
sick.
then, yeah, he was sick. And then you seen when they tied it up, Jared was in that thing like this. He was back there smacking, and yeah, he was throwing it up, looking real good. So just to see that, man, I think my real ones of the week goes to the Dallas Cowboys because they were kind of out of the loop, out of the picture, getting smashed, and they rejuvenated their entire season off that one win. So thanks to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Cowboys are back alive from the
Man,
grave.
it's crazy how these people be praising, man, a one win and they ain't won in I don't know how long, man. They still holding on to their 5 Super Bowls back in the '90s, but I'll give them a round of applause. They needed it more than we needed it. At the end of the day, I will say that. My
My
real
man
ones,
Chris Siffer right now just went and got in the car with Leon Lett and told him to drive, baby.
my, hey, my real ones, man, my standout players of the week, man. I'm gonna go first and foremost, man. I'm gonna go Devontae Adams, man. Devontae Adams had, I think, 2 touchdowns, man. He was cooking up that dude from Tampa Bay, number 27,
They
McCullum or
put that
whatever.
man on the island. You can't put
Whatever it is, man, he's rejuvenated, man. That boy looking like you just said, man. He looking back to Devontae, looking like boy back in Green Bay days, man. Like I said, over 2 touchdowns or had 2+ touchdowns, and then I'm gonna go, man, with my boy, man. What's his name? Jameer. I'm gonna go
Jahmyr
Jameer
Gibbs.
Gibbs, man. He had over 200 yards rushing, man. Over 200 yards total. I know it was something crazy, but I'm gonna go with him, man. I think he really needs to be up for conversation, and I know it's gonna be hard, but he needs to be up for conversation, the MVP of the year this year. If he keep having the year he having right now, man, that dude, I know for sure he's had at least 2 or 3 plus 200 plus game total yards games.
Yeah, but like, why would that be hard? That shouldn't be hard.
'Cause you know
That's
they're gonna
like,
try to give it to a quarterback. You know how. You know why it's hard.
but it's no quarterback. You want to give it to Josh Allen. Josh Allen been real quiet. He didn't even throw for a touchdown. So who do you want to give it to? Love hasn't had the year we expected him to have. Stafford, maybe.
No, maybe yeah. That's
Stafford is doing
Stafford. Stafford, he got 40 touchdowns already, bro. He's going crazy right now.
well. There you have
And
it.
and if they go to the Super Bowl, and you never know. So I just feel like they always gonna try to give it to quarterback. And right now Stafford is playing lights out, but that's kind of my take on it, man. What I was gonna say though, man, like now that football is over for us, man, like, and we really haven't had a chance to talk about this, but right now this is our last episode, man. This is episode number 8, man, and we've been having a hell of a rodeo, a hell of a ride, man. Just want to say I appreciate all our supporters, all our followers, subscribers, whatever, man. It's been a journey, but now that football season's over, man, like what are some things you're gonna be interested of right now, man? Like talk to me about kind of where you at. Obviously, we know we still got a lot of work in recruiting and everything else. But it's destined we take a few weeks off to reset. Like what you thinking about doing?
Man, definitely taking a few weeks off to reset. I gotta go be by some water, man. Like my reset has been the ocean for years. That's been where I needed to be. Give me some days out where I hear the waves crashing, clear my head, get my mind right. And probably the last 4 or 5 years, I haven't taken that time. It's just been other life has been life. And so to finally have this opportunity, like I can't wait. Probably on Friday of this week, I might be at some water, and I just need my peace of mind, my clarity, my reset. And then once I have that, to get on the recruiting trail, I know it's some guys out here doing some special things, and my backfield was real special. I just think as a coach, knowing that my backfield deserves to be moving on, like helping them get to where they want to be, whether it's power forward or the draft. I think those guys, James Jones and Marquise Gillis, deserves the opportunity to show you like their household names and can play in any arena, not just here. What they did this year was nothing short of amazing. I think the transformation for them to take the coaching the way that they did, and then go out and execute. So I think they really should go to the NFL, but the choice is theirs. If they decide they want to go to a Power Four school, I would help them get anywhere they're trying to go. And if anyone in Power Four is looking for two dogs, like bro, I'm trying to ship them to you. It's not one of those. I don't want to lose my guys. I think my guys are perfectly self-efficient and gonna translate over with or without us. And that's what we set out to do in coming here. So I'm gonna have to, navigate the waters with them, but just to have that peace of mind, man, just to be able to go relax, lay on the beach, man, get me a good pina colada somewhere. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like I'm definitely looking forward to it. And then I got to get to my kids who get the opportunity to go to school in January and navigate them and get them set up. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So it's gonna be a busy 2 months, but man, after these 14-hour days and being here, I think it's deserved, and I'm gonna go and take advantage of that.
100%, man. Yeah, my birthday coming up on what next week? I think it's Sunday or Monday. So I'm gonna go.
I
I'm
know
going
if
to
I had
Cabo.
my passport, I'd be in Cabo
I'm
with you.
I'm going to
I,
Cabo, dog. I'm finna
I'll
go
be
kick
leading
my
the
feet.
charge.
I'm finna go kick my feet up, bro. But I mean, I think it's deserving, man. Like, we locked in, man, and we beat the odds, bro. So it's only right for us to go, kick back, reflect. The water's always been a peaceful place for me as well, too. I was out fishing this morning earlier, and I'm gonna call Delaware out, man. Delaware ain't no really real good fishing out here in Delaware, man. Like, I've been out a few times and I caught some stuff, but like, Florida, Texas, Cali, man, like it's something about those areas, man. I catch a lot of more fish, man. So I don't know, maybe some of y'all people out here in Delaware, y'all gotta tell me to sponsor something, bro, because I got an itch for that, that real, man. Gotta,
The
you know.
the Atlantic Ocean is 25, maybe 35 minutes away from here. You can get on the Atlantic and you can sail as far out as you possibly can. So don't say that about Delaware when you can go out to open waters, you go catch shark, whale,
Dolphin.
mermaids, dolphins. You go catch whatever you want to catch. So,
Nah,
take the time
facts,
out.
man. Well, nah, man, we dope or whack, man. We gonna finish this off, dope or whack, man. And I feel like, man, it's been a blast, man. It's bittersweet, man, because I really don't want this to be our last one. But hopefully, man, we get some real motion going, man. Get some motion in the ocean going, and we'll be back sooner than you think. But man, this week is up. House of Action, dope or whack, man. We're gonna talk about Thanksgiving, man. Is Thanksgiving dope or whack in your eyes?
The dopest Thanksgiving is the dopest holiday. It's always been my favorite holiday. I don't know if it's just the that all I can think about or remember is that grandmother cooking, all the women being in the kitchen, the cranberry sauce for the stuffing or the dressing, like
Mm.
all that stuff being homemade, man. Like I miss those days. I miss having my grandmama, I miss my mom, I'm cooking like bro, I always love Thanksgiving. And then as a player, like that's taken away from you. The holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, like you got to go to practice Thanksgiving morning. You got to go to
Mhm.
practice Christmas morning. It don't matter, so we kind of get away from it. But these last years, man, just having the opportunity to fellowship, to be with family, to be with friends, and enjoy Thanksgiving, dope.
I love it. I go with it too, man. It's dope. I always like to throw down to eat, man. Like you said, mom's cooking, throwing down bomb food, bomb desserts, everything is fire, man. Um, Dope or whack, man. These Jake Paul fights, man. I just want to say I'm gonna let you answer before I get into it because I'm about to go hard. Dope or whack, Jake Paul fights.
Man, so I think it's dope for Jake Paul in entertainment. To me, is like wrestling. For people who believe in wrestling, for people who love wrestling, they love it. You can't tell them any different. I used to have that same exact love for wrestling until Undertaker put Sting in the casket. I cried like a baby one Saturday morning. I cried. It messed up our play on the field. We didn't go to the church parking lot. We didn't play football. We didn't play basketball that day. We cried and I thought Sting was dead. And Monday night he walked out on Monday Night Wrestling. He walked out and that was I said, you know what? I'm not watching wrestling anymore. And I haven't watched it since. So I think that's what Jake Paul gives you. All the entertainment that you need, he gives you. But do I believe it? Nah, I don't.
It's cap. Yeah, I don't believe it either, man. And it's always set up. But it's neither here nor there. It
Jake
is what it
Paul beat
is.
Mike Tyson. Boy, are you kidding me?
Then I was interested to see how that Javante fight was gonna go because I know for sure Javante wasn't gonna let him do nothing in that. That's why that shit got canceled. Exactly. But moving on, man. Dope or whack, man. Niners avoiding Brian Ayuk guaranteed money.
Um, I think it's dope that you keep your mouth. I won't say you'll keep your mouth closed, but when you're getting because you could have got out of there this year. You signed that deal. You stuck around. You could have left. Like you can't get in season and give up on the team. So for the Niners to just say, hey man, look here, we're not gonna put up with that. Like you're not gonna be a distraction. We're gonna void this and let you move on. You think you're worth more than you are. Obviously, it was the market wasn't what you thought it would be, or you wouldn't have went back to San Fran. So he had some success. I think Ayuk could be a big time player for someone, and he's going to get his opportunity to go see where that's going to be. It won't be in San Fran.
Mm. Yeah, man, I agree with that, man, as well too, man. Like, you can't. I mean, when you sign a deal, you gotta honor it, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere, no time where you can give up or you say not, or say you're not gonna do something when that team has the honor to, outright not have to pay you if you're not doing something. It's always gonna be counter detrimental, or oh, he didn't hold up his bargain of the contract. So I mean, I feel like when you sign contracts, don't sign them if you're not gonna hold up to it. Period, point blank. I agree with you. Kim Kardashian, man, the actress. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian, man. They talking about this. She's gotten some awful reviews for the Ryan Murphy show, man. Have you seen that? Because I've been seeing it too, and I don't think she a good actor, man. Is it dope or what?
I didn't see the first movie that Kim Kardashian did, so I'm definitely not paying attention to this one.
So I would assume it's whack.
I didn't
But one,
I didn't see I didn't see I didn't see when freaks come out at night with Ray J.
what I will say though, she looking good in that thing though, boy. She ain't never feeling on that boy. She just can't act. Let Ray J call it.
Call Ray J and ask him.
Hey, hey man, Shaq pitched the Andy Cohen reality show, man, to find a wife, man. The next Mrs. O'Neill. Is that dope or whack to you?
Shaq, good people, man. I love what Shaq do in the community. The entertainment that comes with Shaq, a reality show. I think he's way bigger than and outgrown that. But I think what Shaq, just who Shaq is, for all of us. Shaq was a blueprint of something you wanted to chase, especially with Reebok and Orlando. He and Penny, like the Lakers, everything Shaq did is like a gold mine. So For us who want to be entrepreneurs, who want to chase, like if we just had any insight on what Shaq putting his money in before it explode, we would do it. So I just think Shaq, as an activist, as a leader, as a face of our community, most of the things he do is dope. But in this case, whack.
Not to find Miss O'Neal, man. You don't need no damn reality show to find no wife, man. Come on, bruh. Come on, big bruh. You can't do that, big bruh. Dawg, alright, damn, dawg. Hey, man, there you have it, man. Another episode, man, and the last episode for the time being, man. You know, it's crazy because my intro wasn't my intro, but my outro gonna be my outro, man. One of the most feared deep threat home run hitters. They're walking 60-yard lick. When you say walking lick, you gonna say throw him on a grab, boy, stick him up, give it to me, baby. So that next series, that next year, hey, man, whoever it is, man, come on and partner up, man. You got one of the best, one of the hottest, man, podcasts out, man. The young, the youth, like you said, we connected with them, man. So come on and mess with us, man, because, hey, guess what? Our insight, our intellectuals are deserving. You know, we deserved it. We deserved it. That's a word. When the next show, we gonna have deserved.
That's that Jack Mayweather dictionary.
We deserved it. We deserve it, and we earned it all in one. So it's called deserve. I can't give y'all too much because then y'all gonna start biting everything, man. But nah, honestly, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. It's been one heck of a ride, man. Until next time, man. But this off season's gonna be good, man. I love to keep y'all involved and knowing what's going on next because we got some things, man. Stay tuned. Keep your ear to the streets. We got some
Happy
surprises.
holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas, everybody.